Hello everyone and welcome back to the 5th episode of Keyforge with KevBot. Here again playing on the Crucible Online. We'll get right into it today. We've got Guru Catbee, the Inventive Baron up. This was the 5th deck that they had in the list. I believe they added a new one up here at the top. But before we get started, I do want to give a big thanks to everybody who's supported the channel so far. Everybody for watching, all the new subs, all the comments and likes. It really does help me out. So if you guys could take a second and do that for me, I would really appreciate it. It really does motivate me to make more of these videos, and I've got some special ones coming up for you guys, hopefully dropping this weekend. So definitely be on the lookout for those. But getting right to the deck here. Looking at the creature to actions balance, it's pretty good, a lot better than our last deck that we used. Over here in Dis, we'll just take it from the top. Arise, obviously extremely good card. Choose a house, return each creature of that house from your discard pile to your hand, gain a chain. Already talked about this a couple times, but again making an appearance is Gateway to Dis. Play, it's an action. Destroy each creature, gain 3 change. So these two comboing together is just completely insane, really. If you do this by the time you have a bunch of also disc creatures in your graveyard, I mean, you just wipe the board and then put out like 4 or 5 disc creatures. The game's effectively over at that point. Also really critical to get out those Ember Imps at that time. Again, this one is just a 2-power creature. Your opponents cannot play more than 2 cards each turn. So if you have 2 of these guys out after getting rid of their entire board with Arise and then casting Arise, it's really hard for them to come back from that point. The only other card, I think that's what I've got pretty much for Dis. Those are the important cards there. Over to Logos, obviously Mother, standout, all-star, all-around great card. Just lets you have an additional card at all times. An interesting card, Lab Work, is probably a little bit undervalued. I think this is a really good card in this deck because it allows you to dig for our bigger, more powerful cards here. Allows us to get through the deck at least more than once. And then just a fun card, Wild Wormhole. It's an action, play the top card of your deck. Honestly, it can do some bad things in this deck. If you hit Gateway to Disc, I've had that happen to me before. It's really not fun, but it's a fine card and it gets you an Aether. So last off, we have Sanctum. Of course, Binding Light, all-star for the Sanctum house. It's an action, play, choose a house, stun each creature of that house. Gets you really head on tempo. Also gets you an Aether for your troubles as well. The other really important card we have is just the Vault Keeper. It's just a 4-power, 1 armor creature. Your Aether cannot be stolen. So really great against common cards like Bait and Switch that you're going to see a lot playing this game, especially on the Crucible Online. I see that card all the time. So really solid card. But let's go ahead and get in the game. See if we can't get somebody to play with really quick. Alright guys, we made it. We are in game. So we don't have the choice, so we're probably going second. 2 Titan Mechanics. I mean, this is a decent Logos turn. I guess I'll keep. Oh my gosh, I do this every time, don't I? Gosh. Well, this is sort of bad. Yeah, this is a really good turn 1 play though. As long as he can't make any Aether. Okay. Alright. Alright, this is good, right? So this comes into play. He doesn't have any Aether, so we get 2. That's awesome. We'll go up to 3, upgrading this. Gets another 2 power and gains Hazardous 2. And then our Dominator Bottle. And that's a pretty good turn right there. Gosh, why do I always draw this in the early game? I swear. It's okay, I guess. So yeah, this is really good to have out here. So it's got basically a 7-power creature here. Next turn, probably just go Sanctum, dump some of these cards. What? How did... Poison wave. Okay, so that's how he dealt damage. Sure. I mean, I guess I'll just play my Sanctum cards here. And don't really want to care about saving that, so I'll just cycle it for an Aether, because it's sort of restrictive in my hand. Okay. Logos next turn seems pretty strong. Would like to kill this before he gets up to 6 though. Okay, Blinding Light. That might change what we do then. Protect the weak gates, +1 armor, taunt, sure. Okay, so we sort of just want to kill this here, right? So if we choose Dis, we can just make this trade. Make him discard a card. And take the trade. It would deal 4 damage. Oh, I'm not even dead. So this is really good. So yeah, I'll just go Dis here. So we'll go ahead and... Oh, this is bad. No! So I forgot this card has elusive. Unfortunate. Make him discard a card, sure. Let's go ahead and get the stone off of him. So that was a really bad turn, but we're okay. Quite behind here. This game is sort of a... This deck's sort of late game card with the Arise plus... what's that other card? Gateway to Dis. Try and wait for that combo if we can. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is getting annoying now. Just stealing all my stuff. But I can line up a turn to do Blinding Light. So we'll just develop our board a little bit here. Go Logos. Play Mother, which he has to deal with. I mean, because it gives us an extra card every turn. It'll get us ahead. Then... what do we want to archive? Probably Arise here, because we want to use that with the combo. Okay, yeah, this is looking good here. Still need to deal with him, but if we manage to kill this, then he loses. I get 2, and then he loses 2 of his. So that's a pretty big swing there. And actually this can't, because of my, what's the card? This guy gives everybody armor. This guy can't kill anything right now. Archive. Interesting. So, he archived a card, but I don't see it in his archives. Huh. Wonder what's happening there. So he's reaping. So yeah, definitely want to kill it this turn. What's the best way to do that? I mean, another Logos turn's pretty devastating here. You can fight with this to kill it. So yeah, we're just going to go logos here. We are not going to access our archives. I guess we can just throw this one away. We can use mother. I don't hate doing that. And then fight here. Should kill it. Yes, perfect. I sort of don't really want to play Wild Wormhole because we have the wipe card. It's 1 out of 16 chance, and we're so far ahead here that I don't really care about it. Oh my gosh, I messed this up again, so I can't use Neurosiphon here. Let's just play it. Take caution. Okay, so we can capture if we fight here. We'll go ahead and fight then. Then we'll play some more creatures. And might as well use Neurosiphon just to get an Aether. So we could be a little bit more ahead here, but we're looking pretty good. Sort of suspecting a bait and switch at some point here, but even if he does that, we are really we can just go Logos every turn. So he's chosen Untamed. Okay, he's popping off with Hunting Witch here. He's probably been waiting to do this for a little while here. Oh no, 2 Hunting Witches. Okay, so not the worst. Sort of definitely want to take out those Hunting Witches. Yeah, because if we go Sanctum, we can prevent him from forging a key this turn. Again, still don't need that. No. So we'll fight with this guy to capture. Move the stun. Play Blinding Light with whatever it is. Untamed here. Capture one more so we can't forge this turn. And play Vault Keeper so we can't steal our stuff anymore. So we've got a really good setup. If you can't clear our board here, we're looking pretty good. He can like go off here with his Hunting Witch still, which is unfortunate, but we have cards in our deck to deal with that. Oh my gosh. Now he's just popping off with his Hunting Witch. Okay. So the question, can we beat Hunting Witch if we just race him? What could we get? Can't really get anything here. We have to deal with this turn, right? What's the best way to do that? I guess just go Logos here. No, if we go Sanctum, we can capture again. So we're going to do that. So let's get rid of this card. You can steal with these. I don't really want that to happen, so I'll go ahead and get rid of it. Oh, but he can't steal them. I'll go ahead and reap with this one. Which guy's pretty protected here? dock. I want to spread like my capture stuff so he can't just like bounce it and blow me out here. And I don't really want to play my Titan mechanics here, so yeah. Okay, so we delayed him one more turn, catching up on Aether a little bit. So he might have played his hand too early, or he just dropped his Untamed cards to like ramp out. Let's see what he's doing here. Another Hunting Witch? What is this? That's 3 Hunting Witches? Oh, this is so good right now. Take hostages. So if we just go Sanctum again, just capture everything. That's pretty good. Okay, so he's dealing 1 damage to all these guys. What's the point in doing that? You might have like a bounce something, or kill everything that's damaged. I don't know. So obviously, got to get rid of Hunting Witch here. So I think we're going to take hostages and kill the Hunting Witch, then reap ourselves up to 6. Might even kill Snufflegator. So let's go Sanctum. No, not pulling that trigger yet. Go ahead and use this. Hunting Witch we'll take out with Raiding Knife. When this creature is used to fight, still no damage, so want to take that out for sure. Yeah. I mean, what's gonna kill? Nothing. Probably just better to reap here. So he was doing this for a reason, right? So I probably wanna. I'd rather save my dock in the case that he can kill it somehow, because then he'll get his 2 Aether back, which is more important. And then reap here. So we're looking a lot better now. We're finally ahead on Aether. Still can't steal anything because I have my Vault Keeper, which is so important against shadows to protect this thing. He has no way to kill it right now. So he has to attack it and then have something else on top of that attack. Okay, so we won. Yeah, we got him, right? So basically what happened this game is he used his combo a little bit early. We were able to deploy a big enough board to where we used some of our capture mechanic to prevent him from winning early. And then because we had such a big board advantage, we were just able to reap. So again, I think getting your creatures out and stabilizing the board in order for you guys to reap is so important, because it's like repetitive advantage, whereas he's just using his individual cards to try and win him the game. But let's take it back to the deck overview. So that game were some really good cards that we didn't point out. Where was it? Somewhere over here. Obviously Vault Keeper prevented him from stealing our stuff when he could have had stuff on the board. Blinding Light delayed him a little bit, but where is it? Oh, this card. Take hostages. I didn't bring this up earlier, but for the remainder of the turn, each time a friendly creature fights, it captures 1. Personally, I think it's a weak card overall. It's pretty narrow, even though it does give you an Aether. But because we already had that board set up with 4 Sanctum guys, we were able to use it really well to put him behind. Other stuff, I mean, we didn't even get to use Arise or Gateway to Dis. If we had drawn Gateway to Dis at any time that game, we would have just blown him out. But yeah, pretty good stuff there. Pretty good win. We were a little bit behind, able to pull that one out. But that does it for this video, guys. I would just ask everyone to please like, subscribe, and comment. It really does motivate me to put more of these videos out, and hopefully I can start preparing some better videos for you guys as well, some more informative videos. But again, thanks for all the support, and good luck out there in the Crucible.